Saturday the 18th of June. The time is 5:17 p.m. and the temperature is 28 degrees. I'm in Sanur in Bali, and the plan today is to walk along here to my right, one of the main streets, and onwards, but I want to make a little bit of a detour first as soon as the bikes are, and show you the place that I really love here. If you're ever coming, you need to go and visit. Great food, great people. It's called the Baby Monkey around the corner. Come here for over the years quite a few times, been here a couple of times now, and it's just really nice people and still here doing their thing in a really nice place. It's baby monkeys. There you go. There's a taxi that's looking for my attention. You don't escape that, even now in Sanur, so you can see things a little bit back to normal. Some places are not open. I haven't seen this place open. It used to be quite busy, I remember, once upon a time. But yeah, not all places are open. Some are being renovated at the moment, and maybe 70%, would that be a fair assessment, are open and operating. Not as many people either. I've had a chat with a few locals about it, and they are hoping that next month will be busier. Of course they are. It's still a little bit early on a Saturday evening, but coming through here, it's sort of a relaxed vibe. There was a big party going on with a DJ at the beach at one of the hotels nearby a couple of nights ago. That kind of resonated through all of the area, even to my, well, I have a little seating area in the garden next to my room. And I was sitting there and I could absolutely hear every song. But yeah, you can see places are open, and it's a little bit early to expect a lot of people out here. While there's still sun, I imagine most people will be at their hotels, and they kind of just, I don't want to say, I was almost going to say crawling out. That seems unfair. Surely not crawling, but just coming out as the sun sets, and they've had their sunset drinks. I think it did seem to me that quite a few people came into town today, Saturday. I'm going to cross to the other side for no other reason than I like this side more. And there are some really nice shops here, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit less people interested in my attention. There's a 11-day festival. It's this Karang and Kuningan festival. It's been going on for 11 days, I heard. I didn't know about that arriving here, but I learned why I'm seeing so many people dressed in these beautiful traditional clothes all the time. Hi. Lights are on at the reggae bar. So yeah, and the door is open as well. So I guess at 11, from 8 to 11, you have live music there in town. This is a new addition to me. I think I haven't seen it before. Vietnamese place. Going to let people pass. But yeah, this place has been playing live music for as long as I remember. Just going to go around the car there. But quite a few of the souvenir shops are also open, and quite a few people offering their services, of course. Hotels are definitely open, and yeah, it's getting busier, but like the locals were saying, it seems like next month might be closer to normal than it is right now. It is quieter, definitely. And someone who's been here before, seeing the closed places, I think some of them are the trendier places that would probably still do, or would have maybe, I don't know, already opened up in Ubud or Jangmo, places like that. They seem to still be closed or maybe not opening around here. But a lot of places, like you can see, expecting diners and open on a Saturday. It's definitely not busy even as the night goes on, though. Hi. You do get a few diners. You can see this place hasn't really picked up the pace yet. And then a few places are just being completely demolished. That's the market where you can buy some clothes. I don't know. There's an artist group living here, it says. I don't know what that means. But a very nice patio there. And one of the supermarkets around the area where you can get pretty much what you need. A little bit more expensive one than your sort of Circle Case and such, maybe. But you can get things like hummus and things if you fancy. It's a very impressive gate there. A lot of different signs on the other side. I think it would be interesting to walk in, but I won't cross just for that. I wonder if on the cars the decorations are because of the celebrations. Could be. I haven't seen them now beforehand. I think compared to sort of normal times, it's still quiet in terms of people around here. More quiet than the more popular areas, but not completely dead. I didn't see her sitting there when I turned. It's a very impressive temple here in the corner. Is that a Karang? Let's see if I can navigate my way across here. Yes, I can, of course I can. And this Japanese place is holding up quite nicely. Not a lot of people right now, but it's been there for a while, so nice to see it's still in business. So this part here used to be part of the busier area, and I did notice when I went through here, coming back from Ubud, that a few places are closed, just completely empty. But you have a fair few open as well, and I guess that's enough for any tourists to find what they need. And that might be the Sanur tattoo studio. I noticed they're still in business. Well, at least they still have their space there. Hope they're still in business. The restaurant next to them doesn't seem to be, but yeah, if I did have a tattoo, I might have taken it there and have them draw it, if I did. And the ice cream place across the street has pretty much always been, I think, the busiest place in town, as long as I can remember. There's always a queue, and this is not an exception. Lots of bikes as well, so bikes means business as well. Got Virtual Coffee place, quite nice and trendy looking places now. As we get into the more main area, maybe towards the big name hotels.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. I think on a usual Saturday, somewhere around here, there would be some live music places seem to be.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, the live music places that I know of seem to be not really open, but there is live music definitely. Some of the restaurants have musicians. And a lot of kites today. It's been quite windy. And you see those kites going up in the sky. I wonder if I have a pavement going forward here. I'm not sure. I'm on the wrong side of the street for these nice restaurants here. The Italian restaurant seems fairly busy. And everything that's open looks quite nice. So I'm sure once sort of people start realizing they can travel again, it will be no time that Sanur is sort of back in business as well, full on. But you need the people, otherwise there's no point. I might have to cross. I think I'm on the side of the road that has suffered more than the other side, and there's so many offerings on there. Wonder if it has to do with the celebrations. I'm sorry I can't tell you what it is exactly that's being celebrated. I'm going to cross here, but I did know that it's an 11-day festival with 2 different celebrations, which sounds very festive. Another Japanese restaurant. So they seem to be popular with tourists. Just letting some people pass. The payment, the side of the payment here is very high. If you've ever been, you kind of have to jump down from the pavement, and there are any people who have maybe not so good mobility, then it always makes sense for me to jump down. And it's just, yeah, quite easy for me to do that while I'm walking longer distance anyway than some people who are just quietly taking a stroll towards a restaurant. So I think I'm coming to where, is this where the Andes Hotel is? There's a stretch of greenery here that sort of, there's nothing for a bit as we go past the hotel areas. It's quite nice and green, but it means for a little bit we're not going to really see much of anything. There's a sign that says Hati Hati. Guess that's a be careful. And there's Kel, where is that like an exit? Is it to be careful of the cars coming from here? You'll know better than me if you know any Malay or Indonesian. Hati Hati I know, but no, it's just at the Hyatt Regency now. Okay, not at the Andes yet, but another nice garden for the hotel. It's a very grand entrance. They also have a, I haven't walked past it this trip, I have to say, but the last time I've once gone for coffee with someone on the beach side of the resort. It's very nice. There's some kind of a outdoor space here with some lanterns. Maybe a park, I don't know. Yeah, we're getting to a part of town that's not so exciting actually. I'll try to take big steps so we get to the other side. I know there are more restaurants on that side, and well, make it a little bit further. I'm like the only tourist making the trip between the two sides on foot. At least at this hour. Not the only one ever, I've done this before. Quite beautiful flowers on the side there. It's very green. I got the motorbike riders taking a break or waiting for a ride. Oh, she was wearing the traditional dress there. It's very pretty. I was lucky to see a lot of people in Ubud dressed like that, maybe a few hundred people. It's not on the video though. They walked ahead of me before I started filming. It's just all kind of colors as well. We have a crossing here, and then eventually I want to be on the other side, but I have a feeling this is actually not the best place to cross. I might be wrong, we'll see. We'll see in a moment. But as the restaurants start, I think it could be similar to what it was just now. Oh, this is a very nice restaurant here. I haven't been, by the way. I don't mean that, I just mean the building is looking lovely. Naga 8. Naga as a snake. That's the Andes Hotel there. And this must be somewhat serving for their clients. Looking very nice there. Naga restaurant. The entrance to the Andes Hotel. To be honest, I didn't think I'd walk here this quickly. I was thinking I want to make it a half-an-hour video, and I kind of covered the part I was thinking would take me longer, much faster than I was planning to. But that's okay, now we get to see more restaurants in this. I think in a way this is even traditionally a busier area with less of a sort of a beach feel. This is where the live music places used to be as well. And this all comes to almost parallel to this is running the, what to call it, I don't know if it's an expressway, but the bigger sort of a street that goes
I'm very slow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
No worries. Let me just get through this before I continue. Yeah, there is a bigger road, a kind of highway feel that goes to the, well, Denpasar and Lusadu and all of those places, and I guess you take to the airport as well. And along that road there are big restaurants. KFC, I think, is their massive one, and also a sort of big supermarket, that sort of thing. And this street does join up eventually. If you keep walking long enough, you get to the little night market, and then turns on to the, is it even called the airport bypass? Anyway, there is a bigger street, and that's where the main of the traffic is. This is sort of just more tourist area. So this is what I mean, Grace all-day dining, not there yet, or anymore. Either way. Some of the places which maybe seem a bit trendy haven't yet come back. There's a Bitcoin center. What on earth must they be doing? And also, how must be they doing right now? I hear there's been a bit of an issue with that. But yeah, nice feel to the place. Not too busy, but places are open. And I guess as the evening goes on, some of these places will have more people dining and having drinks. But it is a little bit surprising. It's a Saturday and people haven't yet made their way to drinks or to have something to eat. It's about 20 minutes to sunset now, so should not be too long until the people who are here do show up. But this side of Sanur does have a really lovely feel to it when it's busy. Oh, there's a cat cafe. Can't see any cats. I think that probably would be an idea that suffered a lot throughout the last couple of years. Very cute though.
Well, one we know
more people coming in. That's good, there's a bus. So tourists are arriving, and from the couple of chats I've had with locals, they are optimistic that it's really picking up now in the next month or so. They do want you to come though. That's what everyone is saying. Do you make the trip if you can? But definitely I think you can find somewhere to have a nice meal, or even your whole holiday a different place. Places are open. Apologies about the bus, I'm walking right by it, making a little bit of noise. This is very cute. Not doing quite as well as the earlier ice cream place we saw. It's a bigger shopping centre market, I think. But even though Sanur is a little bit quieter and it has that beach holiday feel, it's a guardian for everything you need, sunscreen and stuff. But yeah, even though it does have a little bit of it's a little bit more quieter beach feel. Well, maybe even a little bit older crowd. Can I say that? Is that fair? You can tell me if not. And I enjoy it here, by the way, so in that sense I'm perfectly allowed to say at least something about it, right? But yeah, even though it's quieter, definitely not quite as many people as Seminyak and Kuta have right now, and Ubud seem to have right now. It's getting there, and it has a really nice feel. It has these small little places, and kind of a really relaxed feel at the moment. It's just picking up. And it might be as well that you're able to get a good deal on a hotel or things like that. I'm looking to not for a taxi, but to cross to the other side and make my way towards the beach. This is a good street for that. Pantai, I believe, would be the thing to look for beach. Just need to catch a point when I can get through here. And I did. Perfect. And we're on Jalan Pantai Karang, which I believe will take me to the beach. Oh, we should probably have a look before we turn. This is just going to continue on as restaurants, shops, this sort of thing. There are a couple of actually supermarkets here, Coco Mart and then another popular, I think. And you'll get more restaurants along the way. But let's walk over to the beach. I think I've seen this on some of the ads or something. Smorgasbord, which would be a type of sandwich, I guess. there to allow people to take photos without me in them. And I hope we can end this at the beach and see if there's any kind of sunset. I fear probably not a very special one, just because I think it's cloudy over the sort of waterfront. It's been all day. It doesn't mean that it's rainy or anything at the moment. It's just been not a clear sky. And an approaching car. Here we go. Negotiating all of that. This is very pretty. There must be a frog somewhere that's making the sound. All of yesterday I kept sometimes hearing this bird that was super loud, and it sounded horrible. It sounded sort of really too high pitched and not a nice bird song at all. And I was wondering what it is. It sounded like a bigger. Oh, they have an embassy here then for Germany. Cool. But yeah, I was hearing this sound and I was wondering what bird makes that sound. And it turned out to be some kind of a white parrot. I was kind of surprised. Oh, we have shops coming up and I think I can see the waterfront. So we'll definitely, wow, what a beautiful entrance. Very pretty. But yeah, I will end this video here. Thank you so much for, well, I'll show you the waterfront, of course. So I hope you enjoyed that look at Sanur's, some of the main streets. So I stumbled onto the motorbike park and where they sell the water toys for people and kids especially, I'd imagine. Yeah, let's look at Sanur and then through all the way here to the beach in a moment. So I hope that was a fun walk. We have a little tiny bit of a pink sky here. Some very fun toys. And a lot of people in the water as well. It's quite fun. The water is already sort of going down. It's low tide around sunset right now. But yeah. Thank you for joining me today, and if you'd like to see more videos, not that many from Bali anymore. I'm not here for more than, a couple of days, and after that I'll be going back to Singapore, which is super exciting. So I'm glad you joined me for this little detour to Bali, and if you'd like to see more walking videos from Singapore, sometimes Finland, sometimes some other places, then you can always subscribe to the channel, like you can subscribe to any channel on YouTube. And if not, that's still fine. Glad you came along today, and you can always join me for another walk anyway. Thank you everyone who's watching and commenting and everything. I really appreciate it. Makes it so much more fun to do this. And thank you for joining me today. And with the nice sea views here, I hope I'll see you again soon.